Salute, 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 salute. Whew. What's happening? Long day, long day. What we got going on, man? J Rand, what up? Yeah, first one in the building, champ. Gotta be. You on deck, man. You on deck. You on point like icicles. What's going on with you? Quiet Storm is in the building. 419. Simply AJ. Why not, Bama? What's happening? Me, salute this morning. Leonard Perry, Darius H., Charles Williams. Top of the morning to all of y'all this morning. Top of the morning. Howard the Great. Salute, salute. How we doing this morning? Dre Day, what it do, champ? All right, bro. Feel like I failed. Who? No. What? In this life, champ, you can only fail yourself and your parents, man. That's it. Enrique Houston, salute this morning, Queen. Big Cornbread up in the building this morning. Big Cornbread is in the building this morning. And we have let the party begin because the ski sliding, moped riding Big Tony just popped in the door. What's up, Mr. Sweden? Adam Chewy, I pity the fool. Nobody makes videos for the fam of how to cope with losing family to the system. That is tough. That's a tough situation, man. When people go in the system, the family suffer just as much. Just as much, man. You know, a lot of people ask me, to interview my family, but it's, that's up to them. I can't make them do that. And it probably would be a hard thing to go through. But yeah, man, I can remember when I got locked up, man, my baby sister, man, she was still in school, high school, man, and people was, saying things to her. So it was hard, man. It's definitely a hard situation on your family. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Who wins the trilogy between Better Beeve and Bivell? I think Better Beeve, but that's me. I like the Better Beeve all the time, but don't get me wrong, Bivell can fight, man. He can fight. He definitely proves that he built for it tough for sure. But I still like Better Beeve. That's just me, man. Little bro, what up, man? You up with the queen this morning and the princess. There you go. J Hardcore. Jay, we're going to wrap it up today, man. Yeah, take care of a few things. Yeah, I spent all day yesterday, man, making this play. Y'all got to get ready for this play. Oh, I see my brother in here, too, Mr. Ricardo Frost. Yes, my good brother. Salute. Was a good day yesterday. We putting this play together that y'all is must-see TV. Yes, y'all got to see it. I make my acting debut. Yeah. I had to go over my lines a few times, but I got it right. Yeah, we going to keep y'all informed on when this thing going to drop so y'all can tune in, lock in. Yeah, gloves in the chat as usual. Yeah, comments on deck. Yeah, great play, man. Great play. Great people that was in it, too. I met a lot of good people yesterday. Ricochet, what up, champ? I met a lot of good people yesterday. Chacola Detroit is in the building. Salute this morning, Queen. Can you give us another story about somebody getting crossed out by a cell phone, man? It's too many. I might have nightmares, man. I got crossed out over cell phones. So, yeah. Which is crazy because then you see now out here, everybody and their mama got a cell phone, but you can't have them in there. Did I play Peter? No, I played Samuel. And listen, look, this is a moment from yesterday at the playwright. So we all sitting around the table, the 12 disciples, we sitting around the table, right? And we in this scene, whereas to, I ain't gonna give y'all the whole play, but whereas to Judas comes in, he last and he late, and he come in. Now, y'all TBP Nation, do y'all know how hard it was for me not to say Judas? We was all supposed to be quiet when he came walking in and looking at him all strange or whatnot, and dude supposed to say something to him, and then I say something after dude say something, but I had to keep myself from saying I had to do it. I had to do it. So I told all of them that I be saying that over here, and they couldn't believe me. They thought I was, I said, no, go, y'all got to go watch me, man. Y'all got to go see, man. That's a thing over here. It's a thing. We know about the Judas. Your story pause. Of my daily routine, the days you don't post a video, I be lost looking crazy. All right, now, talk to me quick. I try to stay on top of my game there. You dig? To each his own. I try to stay on my game. But we got to get more subs, man. We got people watching now. Our numbers seem like they picking back up. Everything seems like it's getting back on track, except for the subs. We ain't getting no more subs, and y'all people that's already in here watching may not be sub, but y'all ain't checking your status. Some of y'all that's already think you sub, the people that unsub you, and you ain't went back and checked. So that's why we ain't moving nowhere. That's why we in the same stuck in the mud. Check your status, man. Make sure you sub. Leave a comment. Leave a like. All of that helps the channel. If you trying to rock with this program, man, be involved. Don't be a voyeur. Don't be a looker. Get involved. Get involved, man. Yeah. That's why it's called a nation. Yeah, everybody got to play their part, man. It's a part to play for everybody. Love the consistency and the discipline. That's all I'm asking for. A little bit of that back. Give me a little bit of that back. Reciprocate that energy, man. Reciprocate that energy, man. That's all. The best part about it is it don't cost you nothing. It's all free, baby. It's free with Luther Johnson. Yeah, it's free over here. And y'all need to get with this. I'm talking about I made my debut in the play. I'm trying to make my debut in the movie, man. Go hit that that GoFundMe, man. Let's get this movie made. I want to get on the big screen. I want to talk my talk. You heard me? Yeah. I want to talk my talk, man. I can't get Booker on here, man. Booker work for the state, man. He can't come on here and fool with me. I'm the enemy. I'm the enemy, man. They look at me like the enemy, man. No, man. I'm giving y'all game on why you don't want to be in this system, about how crooked this system is. You think they're going to let one of their workers come over here and help promote that? No, they don't do that. They don't do that. Booker would love to do it, though. He don't care. He'll talk his talk. They don't let him do it, though. He definitely ain't going to put his job on the line. We should know that by now. Jay Chisel, we should know that by now. Booker gonna sacrifice you before he sacrifice that job. He gonna sacrifice you, your mama, your brother, your sister, your kids before he sacrifice that job. You can lay flat believe that. Yeah. Booker gonna tell you in a minute. You think I did all this work, man, lose my job for you? But I'm right though, Booker. I don't care. Yeah, Booker ain't doing none of that, man. Tommy Robinson, what up? Big Chief DC in the building. Party don't start to DC. Walk in, man. You did? It don't start. Yeah, Booker said, I'm trying to make it warden, man. Oh, yeah, I want to call all the shots. Yeah. Booker want to call all the shots. Bo 2, what up? Yeah, he ain't got no mistakes about what he trying to do. He let you know off the rip. I respect that. It's the people that got their false intentions that you gotta look out for. The ones that come straight across the boat, you gotta respect that. You know how he coming. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know how they coming, man. Tyler Jewell, what up? Big Trucker Ricochet, what you doing this morning? You trucking this morning? Shout out to the truckers, man. Y'all some bad boys, man. Y'all can hit that road and don't see nothing but highway after highway after highway and do that over and over again. It's we handling big old rig like that and don't be nodding off. Y'all bad, man. Y'all bad, man. I can't even do that with a car. You dig? yeah, son. But I want you out of here. Yeah. If I can't catch yourself. Try everything. Try it all. Yeah, catch yourself. The wall video was crazy. Yeah, man. The wall was crazy. You think the video was crazy. The wall was crazy. Send a picture of the drawing he showed. Man, I can draw that right now. Yeah, I can draw that right now. You want to see the picture? You want to see the picture? This is a picture right here. This is what it look like. That's it. That's the picture right there. That's the picture right there. It look like you. That book said, look just like me. Look just like me, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Some of y'all got some good memories too, man. I started my second job last night at a bunch of women. And they couldn't even work there and only hardly I'm feeling this 2 jobs. Okay, CC out there working like a Jamaican. How many times have you seen someone get rock to sleep? Man, enough time that I know all the lullabies. I know all the lullabies, man. They'll rock you sleep in prison, man, and put you to sleep for the rest of your life if you don't pay attention. DeCarvalho. What up, though? I've been going back and watching the old videos. That's what's up, man. Cash the creator. That helps the algorithm. It definitely helps the algorithm. Kenneth Mason out there in Hartford, Connecticut, man, checking in classy, sassy. Salute out there, family. Ricardo was back in the building. Do you think Dante Wilder was the most flawed champion? Probably so. That was a good question there, Ricardo. Probably so. Off the top of my head that I could think of, he had the most holes in his game and made the best of it. Yep. Dante Wilder had the most holes in his game and made the best of his situation, though. So for real, Dante Wilder is really an inspiration, man. Because he shows you what determination can get you, man. Because he had a lot of flaws in his boxing game, man. But he made it to the top, and he made a whole boatload of money. So, and he also etched himself in the history books as well. So, yeah, You can do a lot with a little bit, man, if you just got that big C, man, that confidence and determination. You can do a lot with a little bit. J to the Izzo. Tank rematch. Good or no chance if they do. Oh, they gonna have a rematch. It's too much controversy with that fight. They gonna have a rematch. That's for sure. Yeah, they gonna get busy, and I think the next one will be better. It's gonna be more action packed, and who knows how it might end. Cause both of them got a point to prove. Both of them got a point to prove, so we gonna find out exactly what happened when the rubber hit the road. Do a video on one of the signs they are rocking you to sleep. It's too many. It's too many. The first one, the sign is when everybody say everything is all right. First one, the sign when people trying to be nice to you. Ain't nobody nice to you in prison. Somebody trying to be nice to you, man. You ought to be very, very concerned. You ought to be very, very concerned. And that goes both ways. Police and the inmates, man, and the convicts. Somebody trying to be nice to you in prison, man. You ought to be concerned. Does the prison system you were in give inmates a written test before placement? They do in Florida. Nah, they ain't getting you no written test. They ain't getting you nothing. They ain't getting you nothing, brother, but a handbook with a bunch of fake rules in them. Floyd had no power in his hands, but made his defense so great he became arguably the greatest. Mike gotta go with him. No. No. Power is not a necessity in boxing, brother. Power is not a necessity in boxing. We talking about, certain things that you need to have. Deontay Wilder ain't had no defense. He ain't had no boxing ability. He didn't have no legs. He didn't have no chin. You know what I'm saying? Power is not a necessity in boxing. You have a whole rack of great champions that ain't had power. Some of the greatest of all times ain't had no power, i.e. Pernell Whitaker. Pernell Whitaker ain't had no power. He one of the greatest fighters of all times, top 10 easily. One of the greatest fighters of all time. He ain't had no power. Yeah, he wasn't no knockout artist. He just was like that. You know what I'm saying? He just was like that. Muhammad Ali had sneaky power. He ain't had like one punch knockout power. Ali ain't had no one punch knockout power. A lot of people ain't got that power. Boxing fans just love that because, truth be told, they'll say they love the art of boxing, but the truth be told, the average boxing fan love brutality. They love to see people get their head knocked off. That's why Mike Tyson's so popular. That's why Tank's so popular. That's why people like Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran. That's why Tommy Hearns, Marvin Hay, all these dudes was popular because they knock your head off. You know what I'm saying? They'll say they love the art of boxing, but they just love to see people get beat up. Yeah, that's all. It's a gladiator sport, but you do not need power because the truth of the matter is the art of the game is called pugilism, man. It's the art of it is to hit without getting hit. You did? Sugar Ray Robinson knocked out more people than all of them aforementioned people I just named have fought. Yeah, put that in perspective. Sugar Ray Leonard knocked out more people than your favorite boxer has fought in his career. If Floyd is your favorite boxer, Sugar Ray Leonard knocked out twice as many people. Sugar Ray Robinson knocked out twice as many people than Floyd fought. Yeah, so you said, well, Floyd 50-0. Yeah, Sugar Ray Robinson knocked out over 100 and some people. So put that in perspective. And he was smooth and pretty doing it, dancing and up. Yeah, like that. Manny Pacquiao, that's why they love him, because he knock your block off. There. So, it's not so much as Ernest Shavers will knock your whole head off, man. What is it called? Knock your medulla oblongata out. And the shades will knock your medulla out. Knock it straight up off your head. Yeah, man. So, that's what people like to see, man, whether they say it or not. Some people don't even acknowledge that that's what they like to see. They just look at it but that's really what they like to see. It ain't boxing. Because when you want to see sweet boxing, if you just want to see sweet boxing, you just look at my man Shakur Stevenson, man, but they don't appreciate that. They can't watch that. They don't want to cry because they done got, they done got spoiled with watching people get their head knocked off. But Shakur Stevenson is a beautiful boxer, man. Beautiful boxer, man. You can't hit the man. You dig? You just can't hit him. That's why don't nobody want to fight him. Because he knows the art of pugilism. And he knows it a little too well for anybody to jump in there and feel comfortable fighting him. So they make up excuses and say, oh, he bored, or he ain't got it, or he got pillar hands, or he the woo. I mean, if you could go out in the rain and you ain't had to wear a raincoat, if you can dodge raindrops, then you better than most people. Everybody else need an umbrella and a raincoat. Do you watch UFC? Not unless they got Conor McGregor or John Jones. I don't really know a lot of them other cats. Why don't you do a segment called 10 Rounds with Banky, where we can ask 10 random questions about boxing? Well, I think that's a brilliant idea, Mr. Ricardo. I think I'm going to have to write that down and see about that. Y'all want to ask me some questions? Don't ask me no tomfoolery now. Come with some good old boxing questions. That's a good idea, Ricardo. Might have to give you production credit. My brother. Alex Pirot just loves it. Like, I seen that. Y'all was all up in here the other day talking about, man, he bad. He the baddest thing, the woo. And then I said, oh, yeah, I ain't know y'all was talking about. So then I look and peeked that little bit at it yesterday, and I see the man took a L, man. So y'all telling me he the best thing ever. He got a left hook from, man, that man that took a L, man. I want to see some excitement when I watch that type of stuff. Now, that's what you should be watching to see knockouts and brutality. You should be watching that for that. But if you want to watch the art of boxing, man, you got to know what you're looking at. Top three must-haves a boxer. Oh, top three must-haves boxing. Oh, I would say on the top of my head, jab, defense, and footwork. Jab first. You rarely ever see a boxer with a superb jab that don't got a real good toolbox, man. Don't got a lot of wins, got way more wins than losses. Yeah, good jab will get you far, man. And it's the first thing you learn in boxing, but a good jab will take you far, man. Some of the best jabs in boxing, man, ever, man. Muhammad Ali, Tommy Hearns, what's my man name, man? Larry Holmes. Good God Almighty. Bernard Hopkins. Shakur Stevenson. Bud Crawford. Pernell Whitaker. Pernell Whitaker had a right jab, man, and a hook to the body, man. That was his best shot to me. But yeah, man, a good jab take you far, bro. Yeah, it'll take you real far, man. You need some defense, though. I mean, everybody ain't got a cast down chin, man. This ain't gladiators, man. You ain't stand there and trade punches, man. That's crazy right there. That's crazy stuff. That's what people want to see, though. People want to see two people stand there and punch each other until somebody submit. That's not boxing, man. That's not boxing right there. That's the Roman days, man. That's different. Lennox Lewis, good jab. Good jab. That's Lennox Lewis jab was really his number one arsenal. Number one arsenal. His jab. Devon Kelly Sr. Yeah, teach him that jab. Teach him that jab. Make it, second nature to him. This is African spear. Put it out there. Hard, sharp, fast. Get it back. If you got a good jab, they got to deal with that before they can even think about dealing with anything else. They got to deal with that before they could even think about anything else. They got to deal with that before they can get to you, before they can reach you, before they can touch you. They got to deal with that jab, man. If you keep that jab on them, they got to get around that. They got to come up with a solution for that. So when you got them thinking about that, you could be thinking about, something else, how to dismantle them, why they worried about that jab. Pernell versus Sugar Ray. Well, they really won't. They not the same size. They not the same size. You know what I'm saying? Sugar Ray Leonard started out as a welterweight, which is 147. Pernell started out as a lightweight, which is 130. That's a big difference right there. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, Pernell got up to that weight. Pernell was good, man, but see, like Pernell had exceptional, and when I say exceptional, I mean exceptional defense. Sugar Ray Leonard had exceptional offense and great defense. Hard. Sugar Ray Leonard hit hard, man. Listen, Sugar Ray Leonard is top 10 dead or alive. I defy anybody to go watch Sugar Ray Leonard's greatest hits and don't tell me that you witnessing greatness, man. Yeah, and when people say asinine things and crazy things such as Floyd Mayweather Jr. could beat Sugar Ray Leonard, both of them in their prime, to me, I say to that, blasphemy, big blasphemy. He'll knock him out. He won't only beat him, he will knock him out. Yeah, straight like that. Knock him out. Just like he did Floyd Mayweather Sr., his daddy. Yeah, Sugar Ray Leonard was bad, man. Special. Real talk. That's what you call a boxer puncher. He can box and he can punch. I.e. Sugar Ray Robinson, which is probably where his name came from. But yeah, Sugar Ray Leonard was different, man. Real different. Now, if Pernell Whitaker had Sugar Ray Leonard power, oh my God. Ball game over, man. Ball game over. Listen, let me tell you how good Sugar Ray Robinson was. Don't y'all get tired of talking about boxing. Let me tell you something. When everybody holler about Floyd who went 50-0, first of all, do you know Sugar Ray Robinson, probably one of the only fighters that I know. It's some more, but he probably one of the only ones that I know of that he never lost an amateur fight. All his amateur fights, he was undefeated. Something like 80-some amateur fights, right? I keep this in mind. Put this in perspective. I'm going to be fast with this. 80-some amateur fights, undefeated. Go straight from amateur to pros. 40 more fights. First 40 pro fights, undefeated. How many is that? It's like 100 and something old, right? Yeah, 100 and something old. Lose. Listen to me now. Lose his first pro fight, which was controversial. After 40-0, he lose one, right? Controversy, really, win his next 80 fights in a row before he lose again. So he's started out his pro career, not including the 80-something amateur fight. His pro career, he like 120 something and one. Are you kidding me? You some of Floyd? Floyd? Playoffs? Floyd? Come on, man. We better do some research, man. Y'all better do some research, man. Sugar Ray Robinson is, that's it. That's the standard. That's what they call the standard. That's the standard. You dig? That's what all boxers are measured from. Sugar Ray Robinson. So consider yourself a little boxing educated this month. We're gonna say that for the 10 rounds with Banky though, because we gotta talk about other things. Like how we gonna get this movie made? Huh? Like how we gonna get these numbers up? Huh? Don't y'all see me posting every day? I'm working 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta work with me. You did? Ali said Frazier hit harder than Foreman. How did Foreman knock him out twice? There you go. Reggie Jackson. If he said that Frazier hit harder than Foreman, how did Foreman knock him out first? Because Foreman hit him first. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all about boxing, man. You got to be able to hit somebody to whoop them. You got to be able to hit somebody to knock them out. Why you think people don't want to fight Shakur? He got the best defense in boxing. You can't hit him. If you can't hit him, how you going to knock him out? So that's how Foreman knocked him out twice, because Foreman hit him first. Foreman is way bigger than Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier wasn't even 6 feet tall, man. Joe Frazier like 5'9", 5'10", somewhere up in there. Yeah, Foreman a big boy, man, as you can tell. Big old boy. Yeah, big old boy. Big old Houston, Texas boy. He one of them Texas boys. You know they say they be big, everything big in Texas, man. Big Foreman come out of Houston, Texas, man. Yeah, he come out of Houston, Texas. Yeah, the question of the day is, make all you women. Never. Louisiana Redbone. Never. Never. Never ever. Not at this time of morning. Never. Young dude almost lost his life trying to tell a great video. Yeah, that's what happened, Danny, yo. Julius Caesar Chavez had a 90 fight undefeated streak before he lost in the pros, not amateurs. Floyd who? That's true too, J Rand. That's true too. That's true too. It is true too. It's more like 88, 89 though, because they gave him a few. But that's true though. Julius Caesar Chavez was a bad boy. Ain't no, you can't sugarcoat it. He was a bad boy. At the end of his career, they started getting him a little favoritism, but he was a bad boy. He definitely was a bad boy. That's why when they be saying Canelo the greatest Mexican fighter ever, they act like Julius Caesar Chavez ain't lived. You know what I'm saying? See, that's what we get caught up in. We only get caught up in the latest. We don't even understand what the greatest is because we just so caught up in it right now, what we can see right now, what we know right now. That's why when people start talking about LeBron, that's probably young people because they won't hear when it was Jordan. You understand? So that's the way we are, man. We the microwave generation. We just look at what we can see right now, what we can get right now. We don't want to let the food marinate and cook and bake and all of that type of stuff. Do you think Lennox Lewis is underrated? I do think Lennox Lewis is kind of underrated because of the simple fact that Lennox Lewis was not, if you be honest, Lennox Lewis was an exciting fighter. Lennox Lewis ushered in the era of the big boy boxers, man. We ain't had no big boy boxers like that, man, until Lennox Lewis and the Klitschko's and all of them came in. The biggest one we had was heavyweights, was big guys like George Foreman. Those dudes was like 6'3", 240, 235. That was considered a huge heavyweight. You bring in these Lennox Lewis's and these Klitschko brothers, man. These dudes was coming in, man, 6'8", 6'7", 255, 260, cut up. That was different, bro. And it took people a minute to try to figure that out and try to be able to deal with that size. And during the time that they was figuring out how to deal with that size, then dudes was making history, becoming great champions, long running champions, man. But them some big old bigums right there, man. You know, is that I guess that was when the guess all the big jokes started coming in when them steroids started kicking in them foods. When we started realizing, hey man, we got steroids. Yeah, he's shooting them. He got some big jokes. When I came up in high school, a big guy was like 6'4". It was no 7-footers and all of that type of stuff when I was coming up, man. Now you got 14, 15-year-old kids, man, 7 feet tall, 6'10", 6'11". Man, I don't know where they come from. Hector Camacho, one of the greatest showmen of all times in that boxing ring. Number one. He number one in what do you call it? Ring walks and outfits. Can't nobody outdo him. He's number one showman, man. He's the number one showman. You know what I'm saying? As far as like dressing, number one all-time showman is Muhammad Ali. But Hector Camacho is up in there, man. And he could fight. And he could fight. High school state champion 4-time, college champion 6-time, NBA champion. And he got like 4 MVPs. Who is that? Kareem don't get enough love. He don't. He did what he did for a long time. You know, I say you could go back to a lot of them old guys, big guys. See, when you got something different, it's gonna take a while for people to figure out. That's just like in the NBA. When you start having them dudes like Bill Russell, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar come in there. What's the other one name? Bill Russell, or what's the other real big guy name? Just them was the 2 first big ones. Bill Russell and what's the other one name? Man, you couldn't stop them dudes, man. Couldn't stop them dudes. Look at Bill Russell. Bill Russell got 11 championships in a row. Nobody even talk about that. In a row. They still hollering about 3-piece. Man got 11. Wilt Chamberlain. Yeah, them dudes was too big, man. Nobody know how to stop them. It's the same thing with boxing. When them dudes came in, they were too big, man, in boxing, man. Dennis Lewis, man. Dennis Lewis like 6'7", dog. And his jab is so far out there, man. That's all you see. That's all you see. You don't see nothing but this, man. Dennis Lewis fighting you, man. That's all you see. Yeah, then them Klitschko's coming in there, 6'7", 6'8", 260. Man, come on, dog. I don't know. I'm gonna keep the jab on you, and try to set up that big old sludge in him. And if they hit you with it, it's night Irene. And dudes had to figure that out. They had to figure it out. You know, that's a lot to help Deontay Wilder too, because Deontay Wilder is like 6'7". You know, it's hard to beat them big jokers like that, man. If you ain't you need some skills, man, to pay them bills. Some big guys, man. Real big guys. Dennis Lewis gonna peck you to death with that jab. And if he hit you with that right hand or that uppercut, you is going to sleep. Real talk. But that's why dudes like Holyfield was overachievers, man, because Holyfield could just flat out fight. That boy can fight. That boy can fight, man. He stayed around too long, but prime time Holyfield, oh man, you was watching Art in Motion, man. He could box, he could counter punch, he had a good chin, he could trade, he had good feet, good body work. Holyfield was the real deal. He had the right nickname. He was the real deal, man. I got Crawford beating Canelo. Who you got? I got Crawford beating Canelo. He could beat Canelo brother. He could beat Canelo daddy. He could beat Canelo son. He could beat Canelo trainer. He could beat Canelo high school teacher. Did you understand that? Do you think I think he can win? Yeah, he can beat all of them. He can beat them all. Yeah. Charles Barkley was 6'5". He was an overachiever, though. Yeah, he was overweight and he had skills and he just worked hard. Man, listen, man. I'm going to tell you this. And I know y'all might have heard this a lot of times. I'm going to tell you one more time. Hard work beat talent every day. 7 days a week. 7 days a week. Talent is a great thing to have, but hard work gonna beat talent 7 days a week. You think it's a whole lot of guys in the NBA had more talent than Charles Barkley, but it wasn't a whole lot of them that worked as hard as him when he was trying to get what he wanted to get. Yeah, hard work beat talent every day, man. Yeah. You put them one-on-one, I'm gonna take hard work all day. You crazy. Crawford about to be punished. Yeah. If I was you, I wouldn't bet on it. If I was you, I would not bet nobody that right there. If you bet on that fight right there, you bet all the money that you ever had, all the money that you plan on making, bet it all on Canelo. Bet it all on him. But save your house and bet your house on Crawford. Bet all your money and future earnings on Canelo, but just say, I'm betting everything but my house. That way, when it's over, you would not be homeless. You still got a house. You still have somewhere to live. You hear me? Take that advice now. I don't want you out here on the streets. Jay Rand, what up, though? You don't need no money, Lord. You ain't homeless. I'm gonna see y'all here one of these signs and you're carrying on. I done told you now. I done told you. You go ahead and take a hunch and try to win a bunch. Bet all your money on him. Save your house. Don't bet your house. Reggie Jackson, what up, man? You got a famous name. You a cool dude, man. You got a famous name, man. Reggie Jackson, man. Y'all don't want the boy out there homeless, Jay, man. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna give you no advice if I can't give you good advice. I'm gonna keep my mouth closed. You understand me? I'm telling you right now. Don't bet your house on that. Don't bet it. Remember I told you, watch these words ring in your ear when the fight over. Crawford gonna beat the stuffing out of him. Beat the stuffing out of him, man. Real tough. Stuffing might be coming out his ear. He gonna beat the stuffing out of him. He gonna shock in a maze. That boy can fight. See, it's a difference, man. That's why I'm telling you, like Holyfield. Holyfield can fight. He got skills, but he can fight. That was the key to Holyfield's success. He had skills, but he could fight. That boy from Omaha, Nebraska, lying to me. That boy can fight. You beat him, boy. You bad motor scooter. Yeah. I feel like whatever the obstacle is, he gonna rise to the occasion. I don't care who you put in front of him. He just one of those. He one of those guys. He one of those. You hear me? I cry to you before I lie to you. You know that. That's my motto. I'm telling you, man. He'll beat the stuffing out of him. Why you think they just holding that fight off, man? Them people ain't crazy. They know what's going on. They trying to let Canelo get as much money as he can. He trying to be a little young half a billionaire before he leaves this game. He ain't trying to jump in there with Bud like that, man. You just see what he just did to Spence. You ain't see that. You ain't see that. That fight right there was for everybody who ain't never witnessed a head-on collision, man. Yeah, you just saw it. Anyway, let's get busy this morning. We're going to come up with a segment called 10 Rounds with Banky Pam, man, about this boxing thing, man, so we won't take up this whole chat being talking about boxing, man. Thank you to my brother Ricardo Frost. You understand me? Y'all go check them out over there, RFK Solutions. If you want a career, not a job, go check them out, man. He do cybersecurity, man. Keep all these people from doing all this old fake hacking they be doing around here, man, trying to tap into your stuff and steal your stuff because they lazy and don't want to go to work themselves. You heard me? So, with that being said, man, this morning, man, we're going to bring you the funky roll call, man, so we can get up out of here and get something done. You heard me? So, ladies and gentlemen, I bring you the funky roll call this morning, brought to you by TBP Nation in conjunction with Zed Action Jackson Productions. Ladies and gentlemen, we still have an APB. As anybody talk to Percy? We need to find Percy. We know Philadelphia Eagles won that Super Bowl out there, but Percy be in here all the time. We need to make sure he is all right. If nothing else, we need to do a wellness check on the Funky Road King, Big Percy. at least make sure he ain't break his hip doing the funky roll. You heard me? Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Big Percy, Show No Mercy, the Funky Road King. Shout out to Big Sung, my little brother. Shout out to CC out there in Detroit. T82, shout out to C Bella out there in Detroit. Shout out to Capricorn, Big Bo, Louisiana in the building. Louisiana again with the red. Shout out to Karen. Shout out to Ken Dog and Classy Sassy out there in Harvard, Connecticut. Shout out to my brother from another, Mr. P.O. Box himself. Make no complaints. Gunshots, Mike T. Shout out to K-Rock. Shake 'em up, shake 'em up. Shout out to Chief of DC. DC stand up. You know we in the building. Shout out to Jonathan Knapp. Shout out to Dre. They always important, very much supporting. Shout out to Kenneth. Shout out to Duke. Shout out to RRG. Shout out to Kevin. Shout out to Reggie. Shout out to Enrique Houston out there in Niagara Falls, New York. Shout out to my big trucker brother, Mr. Ricochet Roman. Shout out to Jacqueline. Shout out to Clarence, a.k.a. Cornbread. Shout out to LaVale. Shout out to Darius. Shout out to my partner in crime, Mr. J Hardcore Extraordinaire. You can get him and book me anywhere on the planet. If you're trying to get me there, Jay gonna make sure it happens. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Ricardo Frost and the Queen Kimberly for putting on a great play. Y'all stay tuned. I will keep you informed. And ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, shout out to my main man, my right-hand man, Mr. Hollywood Trail. If he ain't in it, don't nothing move but the money. You heard me? Ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, shout out to you. Appreciate you taking your time to kick it with me this morning. Put a little mud in your cup, put a little pep in your step, and put a little smile on your face. You start the day off with great energy. You might end the day off with great energy, and you call that a great day. You understand me? Have a good day on purpose with some purpose, yeah, because you can. Salute. We out here. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Just like that. Just like that. One take. They call me One Take Banky. Yeah. Well, I took more than one take yesterday with the play, but more or less I'm One Take Banky. One Take Banky. Yeah. Where Percy at? Somebody tell me where Percy at, man. I'm getting ready to go get in Percy DM this morning, find out where Percy at, where the Funky Road King at. Boy, I hope now one of y'all red bones ain't heard Percy. I hope now one of y'all red bones ain't heard Percy. Huh? Anybody heard from Percy? One of y'all red bones heard Percy? Only one me, KP. You know where Percy at? Where is Percy? Ladies and gentlemen, we got a APB out on the Funky Road King. MIA. MIA. Funky Road King is MIA. MIA. We got an APB out on him. Anybody in Philadelphia? All Philadelphians, go out there and find Big Percy. You heard me? Get back with me, man. Y'all have a great day today. On purpose with some purpose, man. I sure do appreciate y'all. You dig? Peace, man. We out here. Ba-da-da-da-da.